this tour, Queen's Caravan Spiritual Walkabout Tour 8, is forming a life of its own. I'm leaning back and watching and witnessing and seeing whose eyes open with the caravan. There is a resonance, and we begin to talk about their lives, their experiences, what they hold dear, and it is so deep and so fascinating, the strength of these rural Washington women. So this part of the tour is focused on connecting and listening and holding them in such respect and love, so that I can mirror back the majesty of their feminine light, exactly where they're at, exactly what they're doing. And it's a phenomenal experience. It makes me feel great and empowered. And they all line up and wave goodbye when I leave, as if something has shifted. And that's the idea. We keep shifting a notch, a little step towards something new. If you ask a local person where to go and they tell you, you know it's good, there it is. Cafe, right off the highway.
Yes. What's going on?
So I'm at Jake's Cafe, and I met these wonderful ladies, and they're saying they should teach in schools for people to get along. Yeah.
And for what's happening to the planet.
For what's happening to the planet. Yeah, climate change. People are crazy right now. So I think women sometimes can help the picture.
Help people open their eyes.
Exactly, to what's right. Well, you were very brave. I'm on the road again. Queen's Caravan Spiritual Walkabout Tour 8. I'm on Highway 90, leaving Ritzville, Washington, almost to Spokane, headed to Missoula, Montana. And this particular trip, I'm going to be asking the questions: how would things be different if the world was ruled by women? And some women are a little nervous to be on camera, but they are telling me a lot, and then when they relax, I whip that camera out. I'm really enjoying this kind of laid back, watch, witness. And as part of the ministry of this tour is when women connect with me deeply. Oh my, they tell me their sex lives, I swear to God. I say at the end, I look them in the eye and say, thank you for holding the light here. And they get it. And that little caravan back there is like a whimsical invitation for them to look into the ideation of being free and being empowered and beyond the box that they live in their lives, in their community, if they choose. It's an old mining town, and it mines silver, and here I am, and look at all, I got a lot of treasures, and I brought dinner because I'm going to be staying at a Norwegian farm tonight with 60 chickens. I'm in Wallace, Idaho. It's really cute. Are you kidding? An art and chocolate gallery in Wallace, Idaho, and it has the nerve to be closed. My God, look at that. I'm at the store. I was just called to walk in. The energy is so beautiful, and here she is.
Hi.
The mom boss of the store. And so the question is, how would things be different if women were in charge?
Things would be much more organized and much more compassionate.
Oh, I love it. I love that. Those two words kind of nail it. So that's it. It's a wrap.
That's right.
You could only do this in a small town. It's where you pick up your sourdough. Customers only. Found just what I was looking for, a spaceship. Okay, I'm ready to beam up. I'm here in Wallace, Idaho, and that's my little personal spaceship. Off I go. 10, 9, 8.
There would definitely be less and more, like, stronger penalties for every type of assault. There would be, I would assume, much less costs. Everything costs much less. Transport would be much easier with sidewalks and stuff like that.
Those are good points nobody has said yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's super cool. All right, well, listen, stay here on this planet. No beaming up. We need people like you.
All right, thank you.
The best thing about the Queen's Caravan Spiritual Walkabout Tour, that was such a mouthful, I gotta think, wow, is I stay with Harvest hosts, and I stay with regular people in their homes and get to see the amazing things that they have and do. And Sonia here at the Sojo Norwegian Ranch has an unbelievable garden over here. And over here to my left is a chicken coop that features, can you see that? 69 chickens. So I'm going to stay here tonight in this fresh air, Missoula, Montana, and continue the adventures tomorrow. There, you have to get one of those. Another copper moran. And look, there's some Easter eggs right there. Sonia, off the top of your head here at Sojo Norwegian Farmer Ranch. And I already took movies I'm going to share with everybody. I'm here as a guest on Harvest Host, and the du jour question for women's empowerment is, how would things be different if women were in charge?
We wouldn't have it. Oh, no, we would have way more of this.
Way more of gardening.
Gardening, preserving, doing our own stuff, versus
sustainable food in our yard.
Right.
Yeah, boy, that feels really important. You went right to in community.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, growing up here in Missoula, community, especially growing up here, it was super important, and the fact that, like I said, Joe and I, after knowing each other since we were 5 and getting back together, is
how sweet it is.
Yeah. So that's been a lot of fun, and working the property with Joe.
You have roots here then, big roots.
Big roots.
Right, and you you have dogs. You have how many chickens?
125.
Oh, it's at 69 on the site, and so I thought there looked like some more.
Well, but there's another coop over on the other side.
All right, double then.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you are a chicken mama extraordinaire. Now I know you're a little bit nervous to do this, but you did great.
Okay.
Thank you. You're in the movie.
Yeah, thanks.
I can't. No.
So these two really lovely, kind Montana guys, and I love Montana. Spent my summers in Bozeman. The question is, don't worry, you can delete it if you don't like it, but how could things be different if women were in charge?
I wouldn't even have an answer. I honestly don't have an answer.
Well, that's honest, and I really love that. They show that countries that have like women prime ministers or directors of health have higher quality of human happiness. So women must do something different.
Maybe. That's a loaded question. Yeah. Excuse me.
Ah. Look at these 4 labs waiting to be fed. That's Shiloh on the right, the team leader.
Yep, Shiloh, and then that's Pearl in the front, and then Mommy is in the back, and Buckley is over there, and the back of his tail is black.
Oh, you're kidding. They were so noisy, and
yeah.
I rang the gong 3 times, and they kind of stopped. Cute.
Staring in the mirror, I see someone I know.
I'm in
Looking back
Bozeman,
on my years
Montana.
I think I'm just starting to grow. I wanna grow further, do the best I can. Great worth of a woman, equal worth of a man. I'm calling all angels, singing to the stars, gathering in a circle, shouting near and far.
I'm on South Wilson in Bozeman, and down on that corner was Grandpa's funeral home. And I'm here with Denise, just like old times. And we're going up to the Baxter Hotel, which is where Bernard Malice had the reception. Grandpa would have coffee with his cronies in the morning, and where Grandma would sit on the roof looking for spy planes. We're in the Baxter Hotel, and I have made the chocolate for every single time. There she is. She's the hostess, and Denise is gifting me my favorite thing. I'm getting the whole picture here first, and it's a picture of me. This is Bozeman, Montana, and this is where my heart.
An angel in the early morning light. We can make the difference. You know we've got to try. Never say never when you're learning to fly. Angels, calling all angels. Calling all the angels.
Yeah, what you said was so sweet.
I think it would be more fair and equal if women were in charge. For sure.
Oh, whoa. Well, you nailed it. Yeah, you get a gold star.
Thank you.
Calling all angels. Calling all angels.
I'm in Bozeman, Montana, and we're taking a look at our family who have passed over the veils. And we're getting close to Grandma and Grandpa's. Bozeman Hot Springs. Oh my God, it's gentrification. How does this all tie in with gathering in community? These rural communities, people know each other. They watch each other's back. So any major geophysical calamities, solar flares, grids going down, or God forbid, invasions or whatever, these are the quintessential archetype of land-based communities that know each other by name, by face. And I love to see the groups at these little local restaurants getting together and celebrating little Junior's birthday or Grandpa's birthday. And these are real people. It is not glossy facades of relationships that you see in big cities with no investment, where you can do what you want and tomorrow never see that person again. People show up for each other in these communities, and that is a mainstay for resilience and sustainability, similar to indigenous communities, honoring the land, honoring each other. Zenangle spoken here, and here we have a Zenangle teacher, my cousin Anita.
Yes.
Tell me about it. Tell me about this method.
It was designed by Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas. She's an artist and started. This is a tangle, actually, even though you don't see it as a tangle. But these are tangles that I turn into reality. It's this is halabra, which is things that are in front and things that are in the back, and this is Turk, which is actually just I do this for birds and for fish, but it's a tangle.
Danielle Thompson, who's an extraordinary scholastic being of endless degrees for education and bringing new initiatives, education in Big Sky. I could talk forever about how wonderful you are and the peace that you're bringing. But here's the question du jour. How would things be different if women or the feminine were in charge?
One thing that comes to my mind is I think we would be in a greater state of true oneness, and that doesn't mean the same. It means we are more capable of allowing and holding space for people to have voice without discrepancy and polarity, with sharing voice in a space that allows for difference and to still be loved, allows for extreme and to still show love, and to show up in a space that elevates all of humanity into newer levels of a frequency which joy, bliss, love all contain. I truly think that women that can hold that space really elevate the planet into that higher frequency. And it doesn't mean that we don't love men. It just means that that paradigm of war and polarity and difference and divisiveness is old and it's going away, and that's what I think would happen.
So beautifully articulated, but I would expect nothing less. So many people say the end result like peace, and you have said the how. Absolutely, you are a stellar light worker for the planet through the scholastic realm, and I'm happy to be on the same team as you now. Thank you.
Thank you.
So when I realized I was coming to Bozeman with my beloved cousin, I remembered that Danielle Thompson is here, and we just talked so high about all the different realms, interdimensional realm and the 3D and everything that's happening, because she's absolutely a divine being here doing sublime work.
Oh, thank you.
So this is my Thelma and Louise look. But I don't have a pink headlight and I'm not running from anything. And I use these tricks to go deeper into who I am, how to explore, how to show up. Because we light workers, we are holding and thinking thoughts from our core, our divine core. We all have a divine core, but the light workers, we are activating it, turning it on to be in service, to teach, heal, facilitate, and then we turn it off. But on these trips, I get to stay turned on, and I get to feel into how the Queen's Caravan Spiritual Walkabout tour can be the fullest expression of divine feminine love through me, and that feeds, holds, and heals me to be fully who I am. Because we know in our families and in our community, we play roles, we have labels. Once I hit the road in this van, I get to be bigger. I get to exude love with no fear and no limitations or typical resistances. And that feels wonderful. So maybe you need to take a trip and experiment a little bit with yourself. It's wonderful.